Hey, it's H here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for Bitcoin. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave theory and provide multiple scenarios price may take and explain why I prefer one count over another. Let's take a look at the different possibilities. Again, let's zoom out a bit since we haven't done that for a bit. Now, on overall higher time frame, we had two different ideas. One of which was that we had some kind of three-way structure here, ABC, a WXY, however you want to be placing it, starting from these lows, ending at these highs. That is the main point. And then we would have something new starting from these highs. The other option is that we had a three-way structure here into W, and then A, B, and then C, ending down here. Now, this would not give us any more momentum downwards or any more moves to the downside at all, because this would be an expanded flat here, getting right around that 1.618 extension. But yeah, I definitely don't see anything happening to the downside with this count at all. Mainly because this size difference of these, and this definitely feels and fits the idea of that wave 4 we had here as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, according to this should be some kind of a higher time frame structure that we would be bottoming out here, creating these 1, 2, 1, 2 setups, and then overall create an A, B, and C to connect to this higher degree WXY for that wave Y ending somewhere. But yeah, those are the higher time frame structures. Unfortunately, Bitcoin is still here. After 1.5 weeks, we are still in this sideways range. Of course, we have a possible downside to happen. So let's take a look at the possibilities on shorter time frame and see what my expectations at least are. So we had this one as the main, one of the main counts in which we would have completed this 5-way structure to the downside here into the 5th, and then we would have that as a 1, 2, 1, 2, and then again possible 1, 2 setups here. Now, I have not labeled these more local structures at all. This could be a 1, 2 as well. However, again, we had these kind of structures here. These are now starting to feel that like we're just wasting more time. And when it comes to wasting time, what is better than some kind of WXY patterns? Nothing. So the more we are wasting time on this sideways structure, the more it is lining up with the fact that, okay, we are doing some kind of corrective structure up and then continuing the downwards. And that would fit also the alt ideas that we have. Now, the other idea is this one. Yeah, this one, in which we would have this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then creating 1, 2 setups to the downside. However, again, now we need to be moving this way to over here. It doesn't even look good anymore. We would have to accept something like this, or wave 1 would be here with some kind of diagonal at this end. Really, when we are creating this many 1, 2s in either way, the possibilities or the probabilities for this to be the case is going lower and lower by the minute. Now, this structure that is coming off either from these lows to the upside or these highs to the downside is going to be big. Just because this consolidation area is getting larger and larger, I'm definitely expecting something like this at least. We are currently a bit longer than this consolidation that we had before, so it is definitely possible that we are going to be doing something like this, just as a scale to take a look at that. Now, on non-Elliott Wave things, we could be looking at some kind of a range here. And again, I've taken my longs on the low side here, got my stop losses below these lows for those possible setups that I mentioned on this targets to the upside of having this as a possible 1, 2, 1, 2 setups. I've got no shorts at the moment. I did not hold on to those. If we are going to get back into these highs here, maybe I will take a short, but again, the invalidation would be at these tops, at least for the wave 1 setups here, or 1, 2, 1, 2 setups. Not really my preference. It might be the best just to stay away from Bitcoin and trade alts and the alt setups only. basically for the next, or this week at least, until Bitcoin decides what it's going to be doing on the shorter time frame. But yeah, I feel like there is nothing much to talk about here. Overall, what we would be looking for in this completed scenario, we would be looking at 38.2. That's still at the 21.7k area. For that to happen, we've already reached the minimum time requirement, so we could have this as a three-way structure. Well, maybe not that far, but something like this. But again, at that point, instead of this being a wave A, wave 1, it would be a wave A, and then we would be just doing three-way structure here, and then continuation down to the downside, and giving this structure over here a partner leg to the downside. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I want to share on Bitcoin at this moment. If you made it this far into the video, I would appreciate the likes. Link to my free Discord server in the description below. And for now, I thank you for watching and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you next video. Bye bye.